EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go here in London. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Move the drag. Move your drag. Hey, Ted. Check.
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. 331.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Broncos.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's into the end zone. What a start. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Fields now to throw on 1st down. A throw left side there, not going to find strike. Incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Green 19,
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Out to his right. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Hubbard. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Time out, sir.
To throw is Field. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Jump clear. Hurry up, hurry up.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Here we go.
2nd down. It's Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Here we go, son. Green 19, good cut.
To throw is Fields. Looking deep for Lazard. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to punt it away.
Now the return man.
Can you will you hand me that liquor?
Getting up after that kick.
Downstairs under my table.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion is Aguilar. A run with Dobbins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
It is 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. Get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak. He's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
Said do what?
Don't jump. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's the rookie from Texas, John A. Powell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. Those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's in! Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
They'll return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, Big. Come here.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. First down. Fields. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Here's Fields. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
At the 45-yard line.
The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2. As we are ready to get back underway. Off the play action, here's Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor.
Block it.
This one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Jets first down.
Is that your food that's right there? It ain't. Is he retarded? He was sitting right here eating it. Then he put it right there. Yeah, when I just came upstairs, he was sleeping here, laying on my floor. Yeah, that is it. In the fridge. You can't eat all the what? Look like there's some sandwich in there too.
Here we go. Good. 319.
Fields going to look to run this himself.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal.
Here we go. 19 wins. Here we go.
Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Second down. Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 7. Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here's Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Third and 11. Throwing. Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
A first down throw for Fields. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
It's first down, and it's called. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Brings up second down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to London, England after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son. Green 19, guys, you got it?
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. 3rd and 10. On the give, it's Hall. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
It's 4th down.
Back to throw is Taylor. This one caught the floor. And he's going to have that first down. He didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, check that. Bring it.
Hall, and he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 8-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70.
Taylor looking to throw. On the run to the right. And he speaks in the end zone. Tyrod Taylor. Touchdown, Jets. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They send Sutton in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Working out of the gun. It's next. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Get it! Liking it! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Here's Taylor. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
Taylor. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
This ain't what you want.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragons, come 19, come 19. Riggs, Riggs. Go street. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now, Taylor taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one crushed. It's over the back. Line of the end zone, touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Now Hubbard. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Now it's Dobbins. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And in motion is Ingram. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A first down throw for Nix. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Here's Hubbard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Nineteen tight, 19 tight.
Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cut 19. Let's go.
Throwing, Taylor. Going up top. That's hard. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Big gain for the Jets there. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
On the jump.
Again, here's Hall. And he will score! Reese Hall, touchdown, New York.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll go play action with Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. Throwing is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards. The gain there. Good for a Denver first down.
At the 13-yard line.
And in motion is Ingram. On the ground, here's Goblin. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 6-yard line. Brings up second down.
To the ground, he'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Third down, 3 to go. In motion is Aguilar. They try to run for it with Hubbard. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
They will run it over center with Hall. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Seven Pirates, 79 Broncos. Lions.
To throw is Taylor. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Inside, it's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Jets first down.
Check man, check man. Get it. Hut, let's go.
They'll run. This is Hall. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 6. Another run here with Hall. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Razor, 70 Razor.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's right side and caught by Taylor. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Back to throw is Taylor. He'll set up the screen to Hall, and And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On second down, a run with Hall. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Both now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw. It's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
To go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Mims sent in motion here. Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hubbard trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And he will score! Game on! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. Going to stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready! 60 Eagles, 60, hurt! 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats!
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Ready, set!
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now! Viking, 18! Ready?
Taylor. That's off over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. And the Jets have a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Got it, ready?
3rd and 6.
Let's go! Gravity line!
Taylor looking to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here we go, here we go! Cougar 19! No, no!
They'll try the right side with Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. It is 2nd and 9.
Come on. Go.
Throwing, Taylor. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long.